down, only 3 boys made it out alive. Which means today that lovely little boutique hotel is haunted by the worst kinds of ghosts. Little boy ghosts in particular.
Kid ghosts are creepy.
Well, kid ghosts are creepy. Little boy ghosts are fucking annoying, okay? Because the thing about little boy ghosts is that he never grows up. He never matures. He has the exact same sense of humor that he had in life. So y'all, if you do ever go stay at the Andrew Jackson, prepare yourself not so much for malevolent ghost behavior, prepare instead for a lot of practical jokes. They're gonna do stuff that they find hilarious, like rearranging the stuff in your suitcases, changing the temperature of the shower while you're in there,
Real sick shit.
or even pulling sheets off of you while you're dead asleep.
Oh, no, sir.
Fun stuff like that. Now, sometimes people will leave the room, come back inside, and someone's flicked on cartoons on the television. So at least you know they're getting some new culture for the centuries. They're learning about SpongeBob and Bugs Bunny, that sort of thing. Now, sometimes they'll get complaints very late at night. Phone calls to the desk saying something like, hey, can you tell that family in the room next door to us to shut their kids up? It's 1 a.m. here. We're trying to get some sleep. A lot of times the response to that is, there's actually nobody staying in that room next to y'all's. Oh, how about you come downstairs, I'll pour you something stiff, and I'll tell you about how freaking haunted this place is. But the spookiest story I know about the hotel goes back to the 1990s. At the time, there was a couple in town from the Midwest, and they booked 3 nights there. First 2 nights, they don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Now, during the day, they're going around town, they're having a great time, and they're taking a lot of pictures on their disposable camera. They get back on that last night, they got 3 shots left in their camera roll. They think, okay, well, tomorrow we're going to head to the airport, we'll take some travel photos, we'll kind of round out the vacation photo set, right? But they wake up the next morning, they're packing their stuff up, and they realize there's no longer any shots left on that camera roll. At first, they don't know what to think. For half a second, they think, well, maybe a hotel staff member came in, used our camera. But honestly, that doesn't make any sense, right? And they're light sleepers. There would no sun come into the room in the dead of night like that. So they gotta finish packing, they gotta get in the taxi, make it to the airport, catch their flight. They kind of forget all about it. Up until a couple of weeks later. They finally get that roll of film developed and back from the pharmacy. Now when they do, they're looking through those pictures, they're remembering all the fun stuff that they did that weekend, up until they get to those last 3 shots. And y'all, what they see, and make sure you're leaving room for this group, folks, and what they see on those last 3 shots is not the ghosts. It's themselves, asleep, in their own bed. Now, the first 2 shots, folks, were from a low angle, like a small child took them. The third shot was from the top of their 10-foot ceiling.
No.
Yes, the bird's eye view.
No, like that.
So y'all, next time you're here in town, the Andrew Jackson Hotel can offer you not just practical jokes for little boy ghosts, but also creepy voyeur little boy ghosts. Something to look forward to your next step.